I came to TAJ after I got back in society. I did 39 years in TDC, 14 on Ramsey 1, 25 at the Walls Unit in Huntsville. And within that time, I was only free for 7 months.
Texas Advocates for Justice is a group of individuals. Their lives have been negatively influenced through contact with the criminal justice system. And of course, that means that their neighborhoods and their communities have also felt that influence.
We're having a press conference and we're going to testify in front of the Commissioner's Court.
When I was released from prison, I struggled again. And, luckily I did not go back. But I finally found some help. I've gotten into treatment.
Upon arrest, I was forced to strip in front of a guard to verify my gender. I was denied my hormone regimen.
I really don't think that what they need is 30 or 40 more prison guards.
I knew some stuff, but I didn't really understand that these things tie together. And it's really a huge system of oppression, And so I think that's when I really knew that this is a place for me.
We also have some people that are here to testify publicly. How about if we call that testimony and then we can ask questions?
They studied 81 of the biggest 100 cities in the United States. And they looked at the police contracts in those 81 cities. They identified 6 primary components on which those contracts are used to limit police accountability. Austin was one of only 6 of those 81 cities that failed on all 6 accounts.
I would like to reiterate the comments made by numerous folks through the evening regarding transparency of the Office of the Police Monitor. However, even if the entire process became see-through, it wouldn't matter because the recommendations made by the OPM carry little to no weight or power.
I personally, as someone formerly incarcerated, that benefited from your leadership, that benefited from you guys coming together and using common sense when dealing with the issues of the community. I am a direct recipient of that, and I want to thank you. So I guess that's what's frustrating.
It is not a qualification, it is a disqualification. They are saying that if you have a felony conviction, you are not allowed to be on this panel. There is nothing there about qualifications. If there were qualifications, they might say, you know what, we want someone who has perhaps an advanced degree in the social science, who understands the history and the ramifications of close collaboration and sometimes confrontation between law enforcement and the communities that they represent.
Lastly, I would also like to remind the council that at the end of the day, it is up to this council to approve the final police contract or not. If our voices aren't heard or our demands aren't met, then we urge the City Council to deny the met and confer agreement. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have never been justice involved myself, but when I was 18 years old, a close friend of mine got in trouble for a number of things, and he got a 25-year sentence.
We come from various backgrounds. Some of us have been previously incarcerated. We have loved ones that are in jail.
I've been out of prison about five years now. The prison experience really opened my eyes to how people who grew up very differently from me live.
I have a nephew who was in prison, and as a good aunt, I was trying to look for ways to help him.
With TAJ, what we want to do is bring people in
to the community of advocacy. We want to let folks know that they have a voice.
Our society is so diverse and so large and so disparate and scattered that we think that we're alone, that we don't think that we have the power and the capacity to make a change. And I think what Texas Advocate for Justice does, it allows that voice that's been stifled. It encourages that individual who's been beaten down, who says, I can't make a change, to maybe crack open that door a little bit and shine a little light on them and on individuals like them, and to see that I'm not alone in this world. If there is no dignity, if there's nothing to be gained by just sitting there and bearing that pain and despair, that incarceration and cages,